Hi, I'm Mr. Huxley. I work for the School of Instrumental Music and I'm here at Lakeland Senior High School, and this is an instructional DVD and vocal warm-up for all the vocal students. Okay, so first thing is first, when singing you want to make sure that there's no tension, okay, in the body. You want to make sure that everything is free, open, so that when you start to sing, when you set the instrument up, it's all free, everything is working well. So stretches first. Obviously you want to loosen all the joints and the muscles in the body so that everything is supple. The shoulders there, back stretch there. You can even, so that's chest stretch, I should say. This is the back stretch there. Shoulder, the neck, just gently bring the head down, bring it up gently. Don't want to snap anything, you've only got one neck. Down that way, and then the other way. The knees, make sure the knees are nice and loose, and just, twist around, make sure everything's nice and free. Once you're free, then you can start to set up the instrument. Okay, so now what we want to do is set up the instrument, set the body up for singing. First thing is first, you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, this is just, that's fairly straightforward, not hard to do. Then what you want to do then is bring your arms up on your side, bring them up on the side here to your head. Notice where your ribs and chest cage are, they should feel quite high. As you bring them back down, you want to keep them where they are, where your arms are at when they're high. So you should have this sort of noble feeling, quite open, quite stretched. Now if you can imagine that there's like a hole in your head that someone's drilled, obviously they haven't done it, otherwise you probably couldn't be watching this DVD. And they've got like some string in there and they've pulled your head up, and it's like you're like a marionette. So this might sound a bit stupid, but if you just sort of bob around like you're some sort of puppet, so your sort of head's feeling quite extended, and then just stand still with your feet on the ground. So you should have this sort of very open there. The chest in that is quite high, but not really tight like that there. It's just out there. Everything is extended and the head is up there. Now if you just put your hands here and just imagine your throat inside, just put your hands here and just open your hands, and as you do, visualise the pipe inside and just open the pipe, stand there, and you can hear when my voice has changed there, because obviously more breath came in, so it just sounded a bit more richer. So there we go, that's ready to sing. Okay, so now that we've set up the body and the instrument for singing, it's important and crucial to keep that the entire time. You don't just set it up at the start and then just let it go. You're constantly tracking this. Now, what we're going to do now is wake up the diaphragm. Singers talk about waking up the diaphragm. Obviously it's always working because we're talking, but with singing is sustained sound, so therefore the diaphragm has to work. Not harder, but differently. Okay, put your hand underneath your bottom rib cage there. You should feel the bones there, just underneath the rib cage. I want you to breathe in really deep. I want you just to imagine that you are like out here, and you just, everything fills up. It fills up from the bottom up. Okay, so put your hands there, breathe in, and I want you to do this. Shh. Now you should feel these muscles tightening here. These muscles are stopping the diaphragm from rising so quickly. Now I want you to try this. I want you to count yourself for say 10 seconds at first, then 12, 15, 18, and you pick your number. Basically what you're trying to do here is to budget the breath, so the breath doesn't exit so quickly, like all gone. Because when you sing longer phrases or high notes, you want to make sure that you have enough air. So, for instance, I'll show you the first one. Now when I breathed in there, I didn't go at the end, I just allowed the air to come flooding in, okay? So you can count that for 10, 12, 15 seconds, 18 seconds. You can probably pause this DVD and just do it then. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is an exercise called lip rolls, okay? Basically what the purpose of this exercise is to allow breath to move freely. It also acts as loosening the jaw, the lips, the throat, everything. If this is working properly, this is how singing should feel when done right, okay? I'll show you an example. I'll probably spit all over the camera, but that's okay. So I'm going to put my hands underneath here again so I can feel that working as I'm breathing out. So watch this. This is a lip roll.